Red 2 standing by, all 4 lit and in the green. Welcome to a special edition video. This is being made on March 10th to celebrate Mario Day. We had a slightly botched recording, unfortunately. We're going straight into Pirate Land. Not only will we be celebrating Mario Day, but in light of recent global events, we are also celebrating stupidity. Because today's special will be me commentating over 4 easy AIs playing the game, just for something different. I will be staking my money on Yoshi. We will have Mario, Wario, and DK. Mario deserves to be in there because it's his day, whereas usually when I play Mario Party with people, DK and Wario are the dumbest AIs. We've got 20 turns. I will be switching Yoshi to AI control once I'm done with everything. Okay. Alright, let's get this festival of Mario, and indeed stupidity, on the road. We get our snazzy pirate costumes, which admittedly are nice touches. And we get to see Koopa Troopa shot with a cannonball. That would be pretty dangerous. Interestingly, in naval battles, it wasn't necessarily the cannonballs that killed you, it was the collateral damage. Splinters of wood flying around and things like that. Anyway, nobody dies in Mario no matter how gruesome things get, and we have to fight Bowser with an eye patch. So, I'm rolling for Yoshi for this, and Yoshi's going last. Which is pretty much where I belong if you've seen my Mario Party DS recording. I spent most of the boards there rolling last. And our first star is actually surprisingly close. So, what's going to happen? How are they going to botch this? And Baby Bowser is at the star space over there. We kick off with DK, who rolls a 4 and gets an item. Whoever wins the first minigame has a big advantage in getting that star. And what is DK going to pick? He's not going for... No, he's gone for the skeleton key just in case he needs to loop around. I was keeping an eye on Baby Bowser because the AI has a tendency to pick Baby Bowser at low difficulties. Well, tell you what, now I should switch those control settings, and we'll put on save settings to save after every turn. So let's get rolling. Mario has already screwed himself up. And Wario gets a 9. Bit of trouble there. Loses money and... gonna need a good minigame. Yoshi also losing money. Is this gonna be a 1-on-3? 2 versus 2. Destruction Duet. If you can get on top of the statues, the hip drop or ground pound works particularly well. Funny looking elongated Bowser statue, and there's just a bit of walking, the occasional punching. Somewhat synchronized, but Yoshi and Mario have gone out of sync. They're just standing there mindlessly punching away. Not much is happening. There are some signs of damage showing. It looks like... who's in the lead? It's a bit hard to tell. It might be either one, if I'm going to be honest. You can't really tell. Nearly half the time is gone and not much is happening. I think Mario and Yoshi are just slightly in the lead. Very basic punching. I think DK and Wario might have got the lead, or is it still Yoshi and Mario? It's still boring. It's still incredibly boring. It's actually DK and Wario who have managed to win it after taking an incredibly long time. DK gets his move, and he's earned a few coins. He's in a good position. Mario lands on the bank and gets 5 coins. What's going to happen with the next minigame? If Mario is able to win that, then DK's in trouble. Wario does not have enough. Has plenty of coins, but not buying a skeleton key means he has to take the long way round, and Yoshi misses the bank. Bad luck for Yoshi. And Mario's on his own. Now, lights out. We can't see very much most of the time. So, what's going to happen? We have a bit of running around. Mario swinging aimlessly. Wario just begging to be hit, and Mario can't capitalize. Should have used the horizontal swing, but DK is gone. Mario not doing much as far as I can tell. We don't know where he is. There he is. Has he gone after one of the others? No, he hasn't. He's just stumbling around aimlessly. He might have given the star to DK. It would probably be entirely possible for you to stand in the one spot and do nothing. Mario's incredible stupidity has basically put the star in DK's hands, and he drops into last place as a result. Disappointing play by Mario. DK makes his move. He's got just enough. And he's getting taken away by the shark, but that is the first star of the game. And our next star is all the way down there. Pretty good result. DK has the lead. And more coins are going to be lost on this stretch. Very unfortunate. Always a good game to play, Mario Party 2. It's definitely one of my favourites in the series. Along with 6 and DS, and DK's got a hidden block with a star! Insult to injury! That is a classic Mario Party screw you. And Mario limps along. He's been given coins, absolute charity, and he's going to land on the same spot DK did. Insult to injury, Mario is just too late. He was too dumb in that last mini-game. But it's a bit of a race. Wario coming around, not much is happening. But yes, I've always enjoyed 2 because that was the one I played most growing up. It built so much on everything that the original Mario Party did. Yoshi not buying an item there. It just feels a lot more fleshed out, things are a bit more balanced. It's a heck of a lot of fun, really, and it has some great boards with some interesting ideas. I like the fact that you will actually get the different costumes while on the board. Would have been a nice touch reusing that. And everybody moving along, are they going to survive? Made it through the first jumps pretty easily. They're a bit slow, admittedly. Platforms slowly falling away. There's a bit of an advantage. Somehow they've all survived, which is actually pretty impressive. Looks like Mario and DK might be in the lead. Yoshi's trying for it. And they've actually all made it. I think it's Yoshi. Yoshi has stuck the landing first. That was actually surprisingly tight. Nobody actually died, which is a big surprise. Yoshi racking up some coins. Mario on his day languishing. DK moving along. But yeah, there's just a lot of character and charm in this game. I really, really enjoy it for everything it offers. Big roll for Mario. I think he might have overshot the star. Oh no, he's got it. Unless DK wins the next minigame, Mario has that star. Yes, even though some of the boards can be a bit frustrating at times, such as the vast scope of Pirate Land, it's still nonetheless a lot of fun to play. The minigames are generally very good. The music's great as well, and it just had a lot more to do and was sort of better balanced. Mario Party 6 is my favourite of the GameCube games. Again, it's the one I've played the most. But I just enjoy its overall style. I like the day and night mechanic. The item system is so much better, basically, than Mario Party 5, which was very much luck-based mission on what you got. It was a bit frustrating to deal with. Now, who really is in the lead? It looks like Mario is at the moment. Could be Wario. Wario has it. Mario just about to get it. But yeah, I consider 6 my favourite of the GameCube games. I never really played 7 much, and I see that it does have some nice points, but I enjoy 6 a heck of a lot more. It's got a bit more charm to it. DK getting taken away. He has a pretty solid lead, but Mario is about to get the star. And a decent enough roll. Mario couldn't miss, really. And where... Oh, there's the next star. Pretty close. Wario's got the best shot at it, and Mario, I think, has hit an item space. But yeah, I'd probably say it's a tie between this one and DS for my absolute favourite. DS was relatively simple, the AI was a bit dumber than usual, and you could break the game by buying items en masse, as you would have seen in my Let's Play of it. I'm hoping you have watched that. I'll be very appreciative if you have. Okay, back middle is where Baby Bowser hides. Mario not going for that though, because he will usually go for mushrooms. And there we are. Wario has a shot at it, and he's got it. Absolute gift for Wario, and we actually have a fairly decent score in this game, and Yoshi is relegated to last. All the way around the other side of the board. It's going to be a long trek to get there. But then again, Yoshi can take a shortcut. That thwomp up there will give him the edge. But Wario is going back to start unless he cuts through there, which was the sensible thing to do. So what's going to happen? Wario is just getting a blue space. Poor old Yoshi getting a 1. Pretty much like I would, actually. So, authenticity. Totem Pole Pound. Quite a fun game, and the only time the Totem Bros appear. Just excuse me for a tick. Whoops. And DK snatches it. Wario should have had that. Sorry about that. Little bit of hay fever. We've had some very nice rain. It's brought a lot of plants blossoming again. and unfortunately I do have a very bad run with hay fever. So how many turns? That's... Yep, we are a quarter of the way through already. DK going through for the star. It looks like DK's going to have an advantage. And it's a battle game. Mario has only put in 1 coin. Watch Mario win. Our Paragoomba is fairly annoyed. Well, more Paratrooper Goomba. Paragoombas are the ones with wings. So don't worry, I do actually know that. Anyway, Hot Bob-omb, a 1 versus 3 minigame. In the previous incarnate... Oh, no, wait, it was a 4-player one, sorry. But basically, you threw... It was almost like a 1 versus 3, because you threw the Bob-omb around, and whoever had it blow up on them lost coins. So basically, if you were playing Mario Party 1, Yoshi would have lost 15 coins, and the other players would have gained 5 coins apiece from Yoshi's stockpile, which was a bit rough. Mario is also dead. And there we go, with the iconic line, Wario is out, and DK looks like being the most intelligent one. He has won the battle game. It's either that or he's lucky. And Mario gets a refund. Poor Yoshi having a terrible time of things. DK with the opportunity to steal as well. Mario has to fork up 1 coin into the bank. Was kind of hoping for chance time there. Wario has managed to not get shot on those particular bridges. If you land on a happening space, people on both bridges will be shot away. Yoshi has... What? Right. Okay. Yoshi has just wasted 10 coins and gone further away from the star. Rightio. Hot rope jump. Also a 4-player game, which was one of the only games where a certain player lost. Whoever was hit by the rope first would be eliminated, and like Hot Bob-omb, they would lose 15 coins and give 5 coins each to the other players. The ability to lose coins in minigames meant that you could actually wind up with negative coins accumulated from minigames at the end of a board. Yoshi has been eliminated. Mario eliminated again, and DK is out this time. We didn't even get to 10. If you're good enough, you can get upwards of 90. It's a pain in the backside, but with intense concentration, it's possible. Wario has a pretty solid amount of coins, but he's going to be stolen from when DK wanders around to Boo. Or that happens. So, what's Wario gonna do? Wario will make it across the bridge safely and get an item game. So, nothing really for Wario to steal here. Might go for the plunder chest. Plunder chest is back left. Is he going for it? Yes, he is. Always a handy item to have because it can discourage other players from getting items, especially if there are magic lamps around. Yoshi gets an item. What's it gonna be? He's got the Boo Belt. Now, he does have a warp block as his favoured item, which I'll keep track of. think it's back left again. Yep, Yoshi takes his favoured item. Now, I could assume that this was some sort of extremely creative and spectacular plan by Yoshi to warp with somebody who is near the star, but that would be giving the AI too much credit. And Abandoned Ship, a fairly dodgy minigame that seems to come down to complete chance as to who gets up to the top of the mast right at the end of the game. Sometimes the AI will just come out of nowhere and snatch it off you, which is very... Mario has drowned right from the start, and he's taken away by a cardboard blooper. Not looking very good for DK, he has managed to avoid drowning. And Yoshi is also dead. Obviously, Mario and Yoshi are the dumber AIs. That time it was a very clear victory for DK, who, in contrast to my usual experience with him, where DK is the one who has a lot of misfortune happen to him or is just flat out inept, DK can steal a star and is doing very well here. Now, the intelligent thing to do would be to secure the coin lead. He does have a very good... He has actually chosen to secure the coin lead and is stealing from Wario. That is a good move. Of course, since the star is nearby, it's much better to get 21 coins and secure the coin lead on 66. And there we go. DK has what should be an unstoppable lead. Will we see chance time? Has the coin lead sewn up? Probably has minigame star sewn up. And now a lot depends on Yoshi winning the next minigame. There's the question, did Yoshi know the star was going down there? And there was no chance of him actually getting the star around there. Of course, that might give the AI a bit too much credit for planning. Mario, limping along with a shortage of coins, has been shot. Cannonball right on his head and he's back to the start. What is Wario going to steal? He's got the gold mushroom, a very good result. Note that in this game, the plunder chest steals a random item because, of course, everybody can only have one item. In Mario Party 3, the plunder chest allowed you to choose who you stole from, but you could only steal a random item from that person. The barter box let you trade the entire inventory with another character, but it was a rare item and very hard to find. So Wario gets some of his coins back. DK stole that many from him. Unfortunately, gonna lose a few coins. Now that's a good result for Yoshi. Yoshi just needs 3 coins from the next game. And shell-shocked. A good minigame, but depending on the arena, it can be very easy to get ganged up on by the AI. For example, this one. Wario is already dead. Yoshi just cruising around. Nobody else has been hit. Yoshi trying to hit DK. DK's been hit once. DK's been hit twice. Yoshi turning out of the way of Mario. Yoshi hitting Mario. It looks like it's all over for Yoshi. He's getting cornered. Mario has missed. And they've managed to botch it. And somehow Mario botched it. Yoshi wins. Mario had Yoshi dead to rights so many times he shouldn't have any mercy. He's known for dumping Yoshi into a pit just to get a second jump, but he screwed up. He whiffed his shot in classic Stormtrooper style, and Yoshi made no mistake. DK cruising along as happy as can be meanwhile. And he's going to warp. The star is further down. He's already got a hidden block from there, so he's not getting anything else. But he's closing in on it. Mario all the way. Mario has landed on the bank right from the start. If you roll 8, you land on the bank, and Mario gets a much-needed injection of cash. Good old Wario, what's he gonna do? Roll a 2. Yoshi has enough money. And there we go. Yoshi finally gets on the board. Still in last place, but he has that crucial star. Very well played. The star should be... it's up there. Yoshi is probably the closest to getting it. You can't get it if you go through the gate with a skeleton key. You'll have to go the long way round. DK can cut through though. Now question, when's Yoshi going to use his warp block? And our next minigame is... Shy Guy Says. A returning minigame from the original Mario Party. You have an interesting choice of death. If you get things wrong, Shy Guy would cast you out to sea in the first one. Here, he'll pop your balloon and send you falling to your death. At least there was a Did everybody just die on the second? Except Mario. Unbelievable. Well, I suppose it's not that unbelievable, it is the easy AI. Now, theoretically, that game could go on forever with 2 high-ranked AIs. They have to be programmed to make mistakes in things like that. So, a remarkable situation. DK is passing through for the minimum toll. He wants that star. And it's a battle game. Yoshi can't contribute much. What's it going to be? 20 coins! Much more is at stake, and appropriately enough, 64 coins in the battle game. Day at the races. Pretty much all up to luck. Various incarnations of this have popped up here and there, like Random Ride in Mario Party 5, which admittedly has some pretty funny names. Who's picking what? Yoshi has taken the Womp, which is not a good idea. Boo and Bob-omb are usually the best ones. Mario takes Boo. Wario fidgeting, and DK is left with the Thwomp, which I think is the worst one. The Womp? Well, maybe the Womp is the worst one. DK stuck at the start. The Womp is waddling along. Everything's cruising along nicely. Womp has fallen over. Womp is running a bit faster, but he's very much behind everyone else. Boo wins. Oh, Thwomp stopped on the line. I think that's given Yoshi second place. Mario wins. DK stops just before the line, and Yoshi gets second place. And Wario is last with the Bob-omb. A very, very unfortunate result for DK, who is given the pity coin. Mario closing in on that coin star. 66 is the high mark. What's he going to buy, though? Getting a gold mushroom. Wario is, I think, going to be taken... Yep, Wario's getting a ride from the shark. It's interesting how it pops up from what is essentially a painting. The board's pretty much all 2D. It's just very cleverly painted. I mean, you've got to admit, there's a fair amount of nice work that's gone into designing everything so well. Everyone onto DK. I mean, the boards might not be in proper 3D, but the graphics are nonetheless beautiful. It is like a very impressive painting. Shock, drop, or roll, you can usually just jump. There is a minigame somewhat similar to this in Mario Party DS Rotisserie Rampage. And everybody's just died. Now that is something that happens very often in Rotisserie Rampage. I think you'll see a few times that when I've been trying to stay on with a couple of AI companions, even on hard, they were prone to running off in the first 2 seconds. Halfway through now. DK has been shot. Cannonball to the back, and he's flying to the start. And Mario's got that gold mushroom going. What's he gonna get? 7. 3. Pretty good roll. Essentially the average. So, what? The stars around there, Mario. They really are that stupid. I mean, I've got no one to blame but myself. Now, this is an ingenious strategy from Wario because you can go and buy a skeleton key. And the immortal "Doh, I missed." What? You have got to be kidding me. What did that achieve? Yoshi has basically put... Oh, hello, there's a magic lamp. Is he going for the magic lamp? Unless he gets the magic lamp, which I will keep track of, he's basically screwed himself out of the star. Back left should be the magic lamp. Please tell me he's going for the magic lamp. Now, as I've said, because the AI essentially knows what's going on, they can read the results. Somewhat like they do in Mario Party DS, where they will plan for the number they're rolling. It was entirely possible that Yoshi knew that was going to happen, that he'd roll a 4, so he used the warp block to switch with them, landed on the item space and got his magic lamp, which guarantees him the second star, but that would be giving these morons way too much credit. So, it's red, and it looks like Mario has bounced off to his doom. I thought DK was going to as well. Hexagon Heat is basically Mushroom Mix-Up, and Yoshi has made it, very coldly rejecting everybody who moved at about retired tortoise pace. The logic is mystifying. And DK gets a 10. He's trying to close in on that star. Doesn't have enough coins yet, but what would be a brilliant coup by Yoshi, if we could give these guys any credit, is going to earn him a second star. And also give him the opportunity to steal. Wario gets a 1. Yoshi takes the magic lamp. You can see a star pattern on it if you look closely enough. The Mushroom Genie has appeared. And he has an excellent moustache that would not be out of place in the Australian fast bowling lineup of the 1970s. Yoshi somehow breathing in space with a very cartoony planet. And Yoshi moves into second place. And there we are. DK is well out of the way of that, no chance of getting it. A pretty good roll for Yoshi. Stealing coins from Mario, who has the most. Note that when hard AIs in Mario Party mash the button for Boo, they can actually mash it faster than a Nintendo 64 controller could register. They are essentially cheating in that sense. And it's an item game for Yoshi. What's it going to be? This turn has gone spectacularly well. Now, no warp blocks, so... we'll keep track of that gold mushroom. Back right this time. Yoshi not going for it. Gone for Baby Bowser. Presumably the AI is programmed to go for specific items and will fail if the item they want is not there. And we're back on Totem Pole Pound. If you time it right, you can get all of them pounded down in 5 jumps. Now it looks like Mario is in the lead. Yoshi doing very short hops there. Mario does have the lead. Wario's taken it. Wario snatches it. Mario was very close behind. Fairly simple game, but maximum height jumps. With the right timing, we'll get those down in 5. And DK closing in on Boo, probably going to steal some coins from Yoshi. Mario does not want to buy anything. We haven't had any more hidden blocks. And Yoshi, what will Yoshi do? Roll an 8. Fairly uneventful turn, things went very simply. And we have a coin gathering mini game. Pretty simple. Not much to be said about this one. Although I have occasionally botched things by using the wrong controls. I thought it was hold A rather than pressing A. So, we don't have a lot of coins involved yet. Wario has the lead. Yoshi and Mario on 2 each. Who's going to get that? They ignore the coin bag. Very unfortunate. There's a coin bag over there. Who's going to get it? DK has actually got it. DK showing a bit of competence, as is Wario. Yoshi managing to miss pretty much every single coin bag. DK racking up 23 coins and Wario 17. I'd say DK has the minigame style lead. So it looks like DK is still winning this game. Unless there is a spectacular chance time. Now, will he wind up stealing off Wario? One space before Boo. Nothing eventful. And Wario lands on the bank. Nearly has enough to break the Coinstar lead. Again, fairly uneventful. Toad in the box. The AI can take a very long time to do this. Just excuse me for a tick. Sorry about the cut there. Had to go and relieve myself. And unfortunately, while I was trying to just sort of leave it on the actual Virtual Console menu, as we can see, only Mario has got anywhere. Even on the easiest ones. But yes, I was trying to leave it on the manual. Wario gets... I was trying to leave it on the Virtual Console menu and the manual kept coming up. You can actually view the original manuals. The shoulder buttons on this are incredibly sensitive. The Wii U gamepad can be a bit fiddly, but as we can see, nobody's going anywhere. As soon as I say that, Wario gets his second one, Yoshi gets a second one, DK finally moves on to 1. Mario moves up to 2. It's mostly fun just sitting here and seeing them injure themselves. Mario moves up to 3. Absolutely nothing happening until Yoshi makes a fool out of me by getting his third one. Mario gets his fourth at the same time. DK's moved up to 2. It's pure luck on the last one. What's it going to be for Mario? He's not doing anything. He's actually got it! And there we are. A fairly ordinary demonstration of Toad in the Box. Wario 1 coin shy of the coin star, which it's going to stay because DK is going to steal from him. Rightio, DK. Now, in that situation, a human player probably would have stolen coins from Wario to protect the coin star lead. But what do I know, it's just me. And I'll confess I'm not that great at Mario Party. DK might be going to bolster his coins anyway, but I still would have stolen from Wario. Mario going absolutely nowhere? What's going to happen with Wario? Wario hits the coin star lead. Yoshi, unfortunately, loses more money. And then we move on to our next minigame. It's shell-shocked again. Slightly more crowded map. In one of them, it's fairly spacious and you all start back-to-back on the central pipe. So, who's going to use the cover to their advantage? Yoshi moving around. Mario trying to shoot at him. Mario hits him. Mario puts him out of the game as revenge for what happened last time. Wario is gone. Mario aims up, misses DK. Lobs a shot onto DK. DK moves around, hits Mario. Mario misses. And Mario just got the win there. I thought a shot from DK would almost have finished him off. But very nicely played by Mario. Starting to get serious now. Especially since we've reached the last 5 turns. And we've seen the standings, so who is going to predict things? Just a standard Koopa Trooper who says they believe Mario will be the winner. Mario closing in on that coin star lead too. And the usual blah-de-blah-de-blah, doubled spaces and duel games. It's gone fairly quickly. DK gets an item game. What's he going to choose? Now the Bowser Bomb is there. Gonna keep track of that. Front left. Oh no, he's done it. What is this going to mean for the game? DK's AI is programmed to go for the Bowser Bomb because DK believes he can beat Bowser in a fight. As the game will show you, he's wrong. He's very wrong. Mario not going anywhere near there. Wario is going to get nothing. Builds up the coin star lead. Yoshi also not buying anything, very odd. Probably not enough money, and where DK might have doomed himself. Captain Bowser gets a 10. A 5. Well, that should be enough to get DK and not any of the others. DK, in a monumental moment of artificial stupidity, loses all his coins. And back to Shy Guy Says, bumper balls can be very difficult to win if you've got all human players. It's more likely to end in a stalemate. And Yoshi and DK have immediately put themselves out of the running. And Mario is dead. It's over in 2 turns again. You kind of hope they have a safety net, because otherwise that's a lot of death when you think about it. Wario secures that coin star. Very solid lead. DK is destitute. Mario gets an item space. He is in last at the moment. Is he going for the magic lamp? I should assume the magic lamp overrides the gold mushroom in programming. Back right if you want the magic lamp. And yep, he is going for a magic carpet ride. Very good result for Mario there. Gonna put him back in the game and relegate Wario to last place. Strong coin star for Wario. And there we go, Yoshi has been shot. But this will trigger a duel. This actually does trigger a duel, so let's get ready for some really crummy sword fighting. $14 coins in Saber Swipes. Who's going to win? If Wario gets this, he has the coin star on lockdown. Yoshi screws up and Wario takes the win. With over 100 coins, it looks like Wario will have the coin star sewn up. Very unfortunate result for Yoshi there. And Lava Tile Isle, a game that can be almost impossible to win. The punches are very inaccurate and don't have good range. They don't seem to knock people very far as well. And it's very easy to get off the moving Grindle tiles. Grindle? How do you pronounce that anyway? So we've got people just blundering around. DK moving very slowly, still managing to stay on despite that. Everybody just sort of congregating. Yoshi has fallen off. Wario moving easily with the platform. Absolutely nothing happens. It's just all walking around in a circle. And Wario has managed to kill himself, but it is a draw. So nobody gets anything. That was a complete waste of our time. About 30 seconds of our life we're not getting back. 3 turns left. Alright, Mario is going to be using that magic lamp. Though in fairness, he is fairly close to where the star is, if I recall correctly. So the smart play probably would have been to go for the star normally, and then use a magic lamp to put himself in the lead, but nobody ever accused these guys of being smart. We haven't seen a lot of spectacular stupidity, if I'm going to be honest. I mean, there was a moment from Yoshi that was so stupid it wrapped around to being smart, but I haven't seen anyone screw themselves out of victory with chance time, which is sad. And okay, DK's not getting that one. But it's a race between what Yoshi doesn't have enough coins because he lost that duel. Mario going absolutely nowhere. Good roll from Wario. He has pretty much got the star. And, oh no! What's going to happen? Well, he can only duel for 7 coins, which means that if I were him, I'd be dueling for 1 coin. He's dueling for 5. It may not let you duel for 1 coin. So, wait, was that a draw? I have never seen that wind up as a draw. I didn't even know it could wind up as a draw. Good heavens. Well, it looks like Wario has that star. And Tipsy Tawny. So just wander around, rotate the shell. It's a pain in the backside. At least I find anyway, because sometimes it can be very difficult to get really fine control. Doesn't always go in a smooth arc. So you sort of wind up with that C-shaped pattern in the middle, and it can be very difficult to move the shell around. We're seeing a lot of difficulty. We're seeing a lot of people standing around and moving the shell in the wrong way. We're not seeing those center tiles disappear. People just wondering, DK has actually done something, but it is a draw because they all suck. DK had 1 moment of intelligence, but it was too little, too late. And bad luck for DK. And he can't buy anything? Mario has avoided being shot. But Wario is getting another star, relegating Yoshi to last place. It's probably been DK's game right from the start. And I would say that if DK has the minigame star, which I presume he does, then the game will settle in his favour, unless the happening star winds up going to Wario. Wario definitely has the coin star on lockdown. So we move back to the space where DK got his hidden block that changed the game. And Yoshi. What's going to happen with Yoshi? Pretty much nothing. And we have abandoned ship. So, is anyone going to drown right at the start? With a very gentle bump, we move on. Nobody drowned. That is actually an improvement. Everybody gets hit by the fish, though. That kind of tends to happen even when you're playing competently. Yoshi risking drowning there. Final charge. Who's it gonna be? It was DK. I would say DK's got this game. DK does have enough to get another star now. But it is the last turn. Mario with 64 coins, not going to get to Boo. Mario's out of the running. A lot of this depends on the happening star. Where's Wario going to go? Okay, so that actually gives Wario a pretty important happening space. It's kind of ironic that the guys I mentioned are the stupidest are actually the ones who are majorly in the running. Yoshi actually gets coins, probably because he's in last. And he can't buy any items. No hidden blocks coming out of nowhere to surprise us. It is all up to the final mini-game. Hexagon Heat once again. This is actually fairly impressive. We've got this done well under an hour, counting out the bits I had to sort of clip out. Yoshi is gone. Unfortunately, the one I backed is turning out to be the dumbest. It's the white one. Now, everybody has once again been rejected in 2 turns. DK's fat butt blocks them off, and that has probably earned him the minigame star. He has a pretty good total. So, DK has the lead. But Wario has the most coins. If he gets the happening star, he wins on coins. Unsurprisingly, that one's DK. This was Wario. As I calculated, it comes down to the happening star. And it is Wario! Wario snatches it at the death with that last turn happening space. It could have been the case. And the announcement about the superstar, it will indeed be Wario. If there's anybody who knows how to find treasure, it's Wario. And here comes Bowser with his Mario 64 model and slightly short arms. And a mysterious shadow appears that conveniently turns into Wario. There it is, Captain Wario, obviously taking some advice from Captain Syrup. Wario proving fairly athletic despite the fact he is rather rotund. And I can probably tie this down, look at those pixelated graphics in the background. I can tie this down to the fact that DK didn't steal from Wario. When he had the opportunity, instead he stole from Yoshi. And Wario is the superstar. Hope we get to view the results. Probably should have switched back to automatic control for Yoshi. Wario is gonna win. Yoshi comes in dead last. Oh no! Yeah, I should have switched it back to human control for the last minigame. I unfortunately don't get the detailed results, but a decent amount of coins and stars. Sorry about that. I have to remember when I'm doing this, switch back my character to manual control for the last minigame, even if it's cheating. But that wraps things up for a fairly interesting celebration of Mario on Mario Day. Thank you very much for joining me. But regular programming is going to resume. Metroid Fusion will be out tomorrow, and I've changed the project that will be following that one, because I was getting fed up with recording the one I was originally doing. It was a bit complicated and really hurt my voice a lot, so we'll work on that as we go. Anyway, I'm very grateful to have had you along. Until next time, this is Red 2 returning to base.